Around 2 years ago, I made a video talking about the lore of the Psycho family. In that time, a lot more information about them has come out. In this video, we'll be discussing the Psycho family lore again. So, let's get into it. The story of the Psycho family as we know it dates back to 1928. Why this specific year? A member of the family named Saisho Saiko was born. When Saisho was 17, he joined the Japanese army and was assigned to the Okinawa defense in 1945. After his dormitory got bombed and his friends died, Saisho aimed to get revenge on the world and revive Japanese nationalism. At age 18 in 1946, Saiko Corp was founded by Saisho Saiko. It was initially created to control every part of Japanese politics, pose a threat to the US, and make Japan turn against the US. However, Saisho scrapped these plans due to a variety of reasons. It can be inferred that Saiko Corp helped the Japanese government rebuild the country after World War II. During the 1970s, Saisho and his wife had 2 children. They are Ichiko, who was born in 1970, and Ichiro, who was born in 1979. The former went through intense training and preparation for inheriting Saiko Corp as an adult. That failed, however, but more on that later. Fast forward to 1984, and Saisho ordered the creation of a new school that would become known as Academy. It was built the following year and opened in 1986. Why does Academy exist? It was to give Ichiko Saiko the perfect high school experience. Everything was made to fit her specific interests, such as the location, color scheme, uniforms, etc. When Ichiko graduated from Academy in 1989, she exclaimed that she didn't want to inherit Saiko Corp but rather wanted to, quote, travel around the world to find her sister. Being the prick that he is, Saisho got mad at this and disowned Ichiko. No one knows what happened to Ichiko after this, although many theories exist. What about Ichiro? He had a pretty normal childhood up until his older sister left the family. Due to this, Saisho put Ichiro through a sped-up version of the training his sister went through. One of the ways this was likely done was through Ichiro being near his dad's side during meetings. To get a sense of how wild the Saiko family is, let me put it this way. Ichiro was put in an arranged marriage and chose to marry women that he liked most. She goes by the name Suma. Anyway, they had 2 children at the advice of Saisho Saiko in case, quote, the oldest child decides to not inherit the company. These 2 kids are Megami and Kensho Saiko. The former was put through intense training throughout her childhood, similar to what her dad went through. In 2015, Saisho Saiko retired from Saiko Corp and gave the company to his son Ichiro. He ended up passing away at the age of 97. As of the present day, Megami is the heiress of Saiko Corp, meaning she's the next in line to become the CEO. If Megami was to die, then Kensho would be the one to inherit Saiko Corp. Saiko Corp is extremely influential within the Yandere Simulator universe. A real-life equivalent to Saiko Corp in terms of power is Apple Inc. As for the family itself, I mentioned in my 100 Yandere Simulator Facts video that they are also comparable to the Walton family. It's safe to say that the Saiko family is extremely loaded. Anyway, majority of homes and buildings in Baraza Town have at least one device that is made by Saiko Corp. This is confirmed in the tapes recorded by Headmaster Kocho Shuyona. Some items made by Saiko Corp that can be found in-game include Ayano's phone, Genka's computer, the cameras used in the photography club, Kocho Shuyona's tape recorder, the music disc in the light music club, and Ayano's gaming console. The company itself primarily creates electronics, which explains why a lot of the aforementioned items are in that category. Saiko Corp's headquarters is also described to be around 300 meters tall, with the Saiko family living in a section dedicated to their personal use. Since there is a lot of extra information that doesn't belong to any specific section, we'll just group them together. Before Saisho Saiko founded his company, the Saiko family had no relevance to society. Speaking of the family, it's fair to say that they are a cult. What do I mean by this? The Saiko family has a leader that cannot be questioned, that being Saisho Saiko. In addition, obedience is heavily demanded by the elders of the family. Another similarity is that their behavior is moderated to help control their reputation. Finally, the members of the Saiko family are made to hold certain beliefs and not question them. When talking about marriage, the Saiko family views it in a pretty weird way. The members of the Saiko family only pursue marriage out of convenience and practicing eugenics. Believe it or not, the patriarch of the Saiko family chooses who the other members can marry. Basically, no one can choose their own partner. That being said, cheating is not an issue within the Saiko family. Among the Saiko family, One personality trait that is taught among them is charisma. They believe that charisma is needed in order to be a leader, which is why this skill is taught to family members. There's a lot more that I could talk about, but this video would become really long if I did. Just like that, we have arrived at the end of the video. If you want me to make more Yandere Simulator videos, then make sure to like and subscribe. On that note, feel free to watch this video next.